I'm Dee and welcome to my happiest place, the garden. It's May 2021. And look, I'm getting some flowers and cute little buds in there. These are the green bell peppers, California Wonders. And this one just perked up. I have another one here. That one's doing okay. This one actually has two in there, and I decided just to leave it as is. Another green bell pepper, because I like to cook with peppers. Especially green bell peppers. So I got 1, 2, 3, and this one right here. This one was a side shoot, and I decided just to throw it in one of these, see if it will grow. It's taken a little while, but I think it's establishing some roots. So I don't know, we'll see. I have my basil plant right here, which I need to cut some of these off so it just keeps growing. But I like to keep it underneath this so it gives it some shade in the afternoon, because basil will then bolt, especially where I live. These are my Anaheim Chili, and this one is starting to really grow, and it's having some blooms and tiny little buds there. This is from last year, and this one is growing pretty well. Do you see it? Yeah, and I have some marigolds here. So this was last year in March. So, yeah, it came back. So I'm just going to go with it. Same thing with this one. But again, this one is looking a little, I'm not too sure. I'm going to try to feed it some more and we'll see what happens. Since that one kind of went a little bit south, I decided to go ahead and purchase a new one. So I got a starter. Really liking its space. I even have some at the top there. Again, you know, because we were in Vegas, I'm a little bit behind far as growing and harvestings, but you know, not cute. My sister got that at Dollar Tree. Okay, moving on. All right, here are carrots. Need to harvest these, but these are doing really well. They're just perking up. You can see the carrot there. Oh, these are tied together too close, but I think they're doing good. Another one, Dollar Tree. This was an unexpected impromptu purchase. A heirloom tomato sun gold. I need to actually pot that. Jay placed it out here last night, so I need to put that in a pot. Here are the 2020 Serrano Peppers, and as you can see, I have some budding there and some flowers. These ones were really hot. I think Jay was the only one that was actually eating these, but they're really good though. I wouldn't mind trying them in different dishes this time around. Here's from last year's jalapeno plant that I have growing back, and it has a flower and it has a tiny little jalapeno growing. So that one came back to life. And then here is Queen G's jalapeno plant, and then I added some petunias here. Isn't that pretty? Here is a hibiscus plant. Had this one forever. So this is all on my growing table that my husband had built for me, which is awesome. I don't have to bend over. It just makes it way easier for the back. You know what I mean? We strung the tomatoes. Look at them now. They've grown so so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me start over here. This one here is the cherry tomatoes. I just have one stem going here. I'm just gonna keep following that one, and then we tie it up with a string. I have some flowers here. It's just loving this. I mean, look how thick that is. And we have some cherry tomatoes finally developing. So cool. Every morning I'm just out here just thinking, oh my God, what has grown over throughout the night. Here's another cherry tomato plant. And this one's going good. Got some little cherry tomatoes there. Again, it's on the string method because these suckers can grow all the way up, and then what we'll do is we'll shift these strings over so that they can keep growing, so they can grow up to 15 feet if I'd like them and if they remain healthy. So come on, little guys. Here is the Juliet tomatoes. I've never tried these before. I'm really excited to see how this one grows. I mean, look at that. Oh my goodness. A lot of good salads. And we already have some developing here. How cool is that? There's some flowers there. It's happy. It's happy. It's happy. I'm happy. I have the Italian Roma tomatoes growing. Last year, it didn't grow so well, so I'm hoping this year it'll be a little bit better. I have some flowers there. No tomatoes just yet. I had a 2-pack zucchini starter plant from Home Depot. If you are ever looking at plants like at Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever, try to see if you can find 2 for 1, because sometimes you can find them in the cells. And I was lucky enough to find this guy. So I didn't have any more of these pots because I feel like they grow better if you have it in a plastic or something that holds in the moisture for zucchinis. This one is the black fabric type of containers. I mean, these work well. If I had a preference or a favorite, I don't think I'd go with the black ones. Hands down, these green ones hold moisture way better than these black ones. I'm just saying. So this zucchini plant is rather small, and I don't know if it's because of this container that I have it in, but as you can see, I do have some zucchinis that are producing in there. Back to my tomato, I have a Roma tomato here. I should probably clip that one off and see if I can maybe use that as a cutting. I'm gonna just let it grow in the cage, and we'll see how that one goes. And it's producing. Oh, there's another one right there too. It has flowers. Okay, this one, this little guy, yes, he survived. He is a cutting from that first cherry tomato vine. I just stuck it in here, and I've been watering it and babying it, and it didn't look so great. Like these marigolds, I got to trim these off. But look, it survived. That's so cool. Here's another zucchini plant, and I think this one is keeping more moisture because it's getting a little bit of shade from its leaves. So this one's starting to take off, you guys. Look, I have a zucchini right there, and another one back there. It's nice and healthy. Here are my beefsteak tomatoes. These were gifted from Joycey. Hi, Joycey. Joyce. So I have 2 main stems that are growing. I'm just gonna let it grow and see what happens. Our beefsteak last year did not produce anything, but this year it looks promising actually. Some flowers in there. At least I'm getting some flowers. And then recently I placed the cuttings from these 2 tomatoes right here on the windowsill. I have 3 of them, and I'm hoping that they all survive. Because what's better than getting free tomato plants? from your own plants. Alright, see, these pots right here is the best type of pots to do zucchinis. If you're gonna grow zucchini in a container, my recommendation is a big plastic pot like that. It keeps the moisture. Look, it's huge. It gives it space. And I have, look at that zucchini. Zucchini there, zucchini growing there, a couple more growing there. Remember, that's where Big Bertha was? I have to name that one something different. Okay, this one was also gifted to me for my birthday. This is a yellow squash, and it has a bunch of little babies in there already. And look, you can see a little baby yellow squash going. And we have another one right here as well. Over on this side, I have the cucumber. The Burpless Cucumber. Oh, these are so tasty in salads. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm also trying to push it so that these guys right here can grab on to the trellis that we have for right here. So hopefully, last year it went all the way up and it did really well. Like my little pig there. And then this one Joyce gave me for my birthday. This is lemon cucumber. I've never tried that. Leave me in the comments down below if you have tried growing this or you ate this. What do you think? I think I heard 2 people saying that it's really good. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. This one is taking a little bit longer to really to grow, but hey, it's healthy and it's liking it. I had to place this right here so that it can get some shade so it won't get the heat. Okay, I have been harvesting our celery. This is that big old box I had all the celery in. I've been harvesting some here and there, taking some clippings off, and now they're starting to grow into seeds. So I'm gonna save these. I need to pull those out, and I'm thinking about placing some maybe watermelon in here. So I think that's what's gonna be on the agenda. And I have to explain to you about my strawberry situation. This is what happens when you take off to Las Vegas for 5 weeks. Yeah, but I mean, if this is all that I lost while I was away, I'm okay with that. So if you guys haven't seen my video, I'm telling you, before I took off to Vegas, it was flourishing. It was looking so great. They have really, really thick roots in there. So I'm gonna have to take this all out and plant new ones, but it's really hard to find any type of strawberry plant starters in my area. So what I did for right now is I just stuck the San Andreas strawberry, and it's liking it. It has good nutrients in the soil that when I first started it, it's just loving this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that plant there. And then I also planted a seascape on top, and look, it's just liking it. Got some strawberries there and there. But I definitely need to yeah, I need to redo these now. I'll try to place a before in here. Now, if I would have actually taken care of it, could you imagine all the strawberries it could have had? But that's okay. That's one of the benefits of having a garden. You live and learn. It's like trial and error. Look at that. I propagated this one in my kitchen window last year, and I placed it in here, and it's trying to take. So, come on, little guy. you guys seen in my Instagram stories, I was posting that this is 26 years old. These geraniums, they are still looking as gorgeous as ever, and it's still very healthy. I mean, look, we can take a peek in here. Right. Yeah, 26 years old. I keep going in there and I try to cut and take the old vines out and give it space and try to revive the soil. And yeah, it's just, yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. Alright, over here on this side is all my, I don't know, I was just trying to do my succulents. If you guys if you have been following me, you remember my picnic table I used to have right here, and it was my succulent garden. Then I got rid of the picnic table. I got rid of some of the succulents. I gave them to my neighbors, and these ones I just put little clippings, and now look at them. These were just gorgeous. I wish I was here to enjoy when they were really nice and bright yellow. Anywho, that's pretty. And then I have some more here. These are my new solar lights that we brought back from Vegas. My little flip-flops. Hosta, you call them Hosta, I call them Hostas. My plants, this one gave a little baby plant now. So now I have two. I was really liking it. These I sowed from seeds. The alyssum. And they look really gorgeous there. It just really complements the plants, I feel. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even see this. Isn't that gorgeous? But look, it's blooming. Pretty. And then this is the geranium ivory. I just cut it big time, and now it's like it really liked the haircut or the trim that I did for it. So now it's just going to cascade down. It's another succulent. And of course I have my big old grapefruit tree. This is the new buddy. It's a snail, solar light, it's cute. And then I can't get over this. This is the Navajo blackberry plant, and it is just boom. But I cannot wait. It's gonna be loaded with blackberries soon. And this is the thornless one, so I don't have to worry about getting poked. So it's thriving. It's just loving this area here. In this corner, I just kind of threw this all together, but it's liking it, and I like it right here. Ooh, look, it's blooming right there. Ooh, look at these. First time blooming, you guys. I didn't know what color I was getting. These were actually inherited by Anita's father. Isn't it beautiful? It's loving in this area right here, the hydrangeas. I added some acid fertilizer soil in there to get the soil more acidy, and so I think I might keep adding some more so that way I can get those pretty blue and purple ones, but we will see. Back there I threw in some of my succulents back there, which I need to work on, and I want to actually divide some of these up, put them in smaller plants. These guys have not produced too much, a part of the Cali lily family, the lily family. Isn't this pretty? More succulents. Another plant that's kind of trying to come back. And I just really love these blooms. Although they kind of make a mess sometimes, but they're just beautiful. I have another succulent here. That reminds me of, like, I can't remember that flower that opens and closes. Yeah, that's what always reminds me of. I have my begovia plants back there, and they're just spreading. I tried to spread them over here, but only 2 took. Again, this is the alyssum from seeds, just really growing very nicely. And then of course our roses, pretty. The jade, look at this, it's beautiful, it's huge. That thing is like, I don't know, 30 years old, 40 years old. Yeah, that's cool. And then this is the one that the hummingbirds just love. Some more petunias there. And then my flower bed just with mix match. These are really pretty. They really filled out the flower bed. And it comes also in white. And then these are some new ones. I can't remember it. I'm going to place the name of it here. But it's strange, but I like it. And of course, the purple flowers filling in nicely. And with that, here's some calla lilies. I think these are the yellow ones. I cannot remember. We'll see because they're ready to shoot out. Some more alyssum. And this is the creeping Jenny. Unfortunately, I had this over it, so it wasn't doing so well. But now it's starting to thrive back. Oh, the jasmine. I wish there was smell-o-vision, you guys. It smells so good. So good. So good. Some primroses. It needs to come back. This was, I can't remember what this one was. It had pretty flowers though. Snapdragon plant needs some help. You guys, this is just taking off. Woo, look at this. Not gorgeous? Solar lanterns. These are really cool. I only bought these for like, I think it was like $7 at a grocery store. And it turns different colors. It'll turn like blue, purple, red, pink, orange. It's so pretty at night. And I have 3 of them along here. And it lights up. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, look at these guys. And some more. Listen back there in the snapdragon. This plant cracks me up. It had mums in here and another plant that smelled like chocolate. We'll see if it'll come back or not, but every year it does this, and sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, we'll see. Some more succulents there. This is one of my favorite plants, and I'll put the title here because I can't remember exactly what it is. But the hummingbirds, the butterflies, everything, they just enjoy this plant as much as I do. Alright, back here is this crazy, humongous rosemary. It just smells so beautiful. Sometimes I like to take some clippings, tie it up in a rope, and I'll leave it for my neighbors on the fence. Here's another geranium. This is like 26 years old. Isn't that crazy? I have some miscellaneous succulents at the bottom. Alright, here is my small little inherited rose garden here. Don't know exactly which kind of roses or what type of roses I have, but I do know this one here is a beautiful ivory rose. Just actually gave me 1 rose and they're perking up. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what they become. Super excited. Front of the rose garden, I had planted seeds of the Crimson Sweet watermelon. So I placed several seeds in there, so we'll see if that goes. Hopefully I can put it through the trellis. I might have to move this over to a more sunnier spot. I don't know, we'll see. Over here is a really cute little garden trellis box that my husband made for me. I have some white bunching onions here. They're just taking off like crazy. In the back, I have 4 Kentucky Wonder green beans, and so those will be trellised on this netting here. And in the front, I had decided to just place some of the strawberries, and these are the Albion strawberries right here. I have about 6 of those, and then I have 1 of the Chandler, which there's a strawberry there, and I have a runner, which I'm going to propagate, just stick it in the ground, and then create another strawberry plant. Alright, in this section here, I have a geranium that my friend or my client, when I went to beauty school, she gave me a small little geranium plant. Soon, I had cut some of these ones and I placed it down here at the bottom. But look how beautiful. Just like ba-ba-ba-boom. Jay's little lime tree. It's going pretty well. We got a lime, people. We got a lime. Have some geraniums here. That one's ready to bloom. Another one down here. These are all been propagated, and this is from the geranium that's over there for 26 years old. Yep, that's the baby. I also have another plant here. Need to trim those, and I also have a little bit of my succulents. I like to keep it kind of cute. So that's on our patio table. Again, I cannot wait until that matures and gives fruit. Here is the miniature Nectarine plant that I inherited, and of course these beautiful purple, I think these are Verbonia, and just kind of mix it. And don't mind that, that's just some of the solar lights that we brought back from Las Vegas. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to place them. But yeah, this is my backyard. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like these type of videos, I absolutely enjoy sharing my happiest place here in the garden with you. Give me a thumbs up if you like these type of videos, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Happy growing!